you know, I don't stop people from taking videos or pictures of me. You know, that's what they want to do. They're excited. I'm posed. You know, I'm gonna be one of them. I'm gonna be in them throwback pictures when they be like, "Y'all mamas was crazy back in the day." Like,
on the next Be the Model.
Watching the Be the Model podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Be the Model podcast. I'm Teddy J.
And I'm Big Neil.
And today we have a very special guest, dancer from the King of Diamonds, business owner and entrepreneur, Nyrobi, aka Miss Kayla.
hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us.
So how you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm just a little thirsty.
You look that.
Oh, okay, man.
Yeah.
We have a little.
We had a dope beverage, but
we got a little drink for you.
Okay, that's cool.
But how was the traffic this morning?
It was a little rough. I don't know. I think the GPS sent me like in a roundabout way because I went all the way northwest to come back northeast, and I'm confused. So I don't know what happened.
As long as you got here safely.
Yeah, I don't know if it was trying to reroute due to traffic, but it was kind of confusing. But I made it.
Okay, thanks for coming. Before we start, can you stand up for the model cam so we can see what you got on today?
Okay.
All right.
So I'm just wearing like a flea market one piece.
It's not bad though. It looks good.
Yeah, it was probably like $15.
Okay, see what you guys get for $15. Gotta be the model and shop smart.
Yeah, I always say that women can wear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, you
look great. So for those that don't know you, go on and introduce yourself and let them know exactly what it is that you do and how'd you get started doing it.
Okay, so I'm a dancer, King of Diamonds, and
KOD.
Yes, the world famous King of Diamonds. I started dancing when I was in college because I needed the money. And I tried everything. I tried to do hair, tried to sell makeup, tried to sell the little it works reps that don't work. And eventually I started dancing because I'm just like, you know what, this seems like a good way to make money, even though I had a lot on the line, a lot at stake, a lot my reputation, all of that, my family. It was just like, okay, well, what am I up against versus what really matters? And what really mattered is that I made it and that I finished college. Because if I hadn't figured out how to make money, then I definitely wouldn't have been able to graduate.
So you supported yourself dancing to get through college?
Okay. Yeah.
And what you studied?
Social studies education. So.
Okay, good.
School
Smart.
teacher.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks.
So you transitioned from a teacher to a dancer.
Well, I was a dancer first because, you know, I grew up in performing arts.
Right.
I was always in theater.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And choir.
Nice. Church girl.
Yeah, I'm a church girl.
Okay, they say church girls make the best strippers.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I'm the best, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I always was on. My mother is a gospel singer,
Oh, okay.
so I was always on stage. I always watched her be on stage and perform. So performing came very natural and easy for me.
Did
So,
you sing?
yeah, choir. I'm a blender. I'm not
Okay,
a
so
soloist.
you have a voice too. Nice.
So in performing, you was acting too?
Yeah, mainly acting.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So why you chose social studies?
Social studies education because
Yeah.
I love history. I love
you do?
social studies.
I like history
Love
too.
Black history.
Do you ever see
History.
yourself going back into that field? Like actually teaching?
I mean, I don't really feel like I ever left because I've always been a tutor and I never wanted to work in a school system. I just want to have my own schools, my own independently black-owned schools. I don't want to I'm not working for the system, you know. That's just not a part of my
Okay, I got
repertoire.
you. So let's talk about the dancing. I mean, I've always been intrigued by that life, you know, the stripper life, going in the club, seeing what you guys do.
You don't want to talk about equitable education for black youth?
Yeah, we like talking about that too.
We talk about everything.
Oh my God.
Hey, yeah.
So
I'm just kidding. Okay, come on, let's talk about scripting.
Being a stripper, have you ever dated any, like a customer or something? Because I know it's like a relationship sometimes, you know. Does it ever get to that point where someone actually reaches out and say, hey, they would like to talk to you?
I don't date customers.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And how'd you come up with the name Nyrobi? Does it have another
Somebody
meaning?
gave me that name. Somebody gave me that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody would just call me that because I've always been pretty Afrocentric.
Okay.
Okay.
So they just called me Nyrobi one day, and they called me that for years. And my dance name wasn't Nyrobi at first. I didn't switch my name to Nyrobi until like my 3rd year dancing.
Oh, so what it was before that? You don't want to say? Oh,
Queen?
Queen.
Trina.
Queen Trina.
Desire.
Queen Trina, or those are different names?
It was.
It was Queen first,
Okay.
and then the white people was getting mad. They don't want me to be Queen.
Oh man.
You do look like Trina a little bit.
Desire, Trina. I look like Trina, the Diamond Princess,
Yeah.
Trina Rockstar.
Oh,
People say
man.
anything.
You
Okay.
say people say anything. You from Miami?
No, I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Oh.
Okay, Indianapolis.
That
So,
town.
for those who
How you
want to
would?
who want to follow in your footsteps, who want to become a dancer, a KOD dancer, what's that process? I mean, does someone prepare themselves physically, mentally? Like, how do you prepare yourself
Yeah, how
to
you
be
get
in the
in?
game?
It's really mental more so than physical, because you don't have to know how to work the pole. You don't have to be strong. You don't have to know how to dance.
Okay.
You really just have to be really confident. That's the main thing. It's not about your size. It's not about if you got fillers or surgery or big this or big that, because there's a type for everybody.
Gotcha.
So I think that it's really about preparing your mind, knowing your why, so that you can not get lost in the sauce, you know, because it's just like any other industry where you can kind of forget why you started and then, you know, end up in it longer than you expected. So I think that's just mentally being prepared, having a strong mind to start with. And I've always been very strong-minded.
Right. So how long you plan on doing it? Because you definitely a very smart person, college educated, so I'm sure you got a plan.
Yeah, you know what? Until the Lord calls me to do something else, I'm just gonna keep stripping.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you must make some money.
Well,
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna dance, but when I have more things to do that makes the same amount or more money,
Right.
then I'll transition. Because
Gotcha.
the bad thing the dancers do is try to give themselves an end date, or try to say, oh, when I get this age or at this date, or
Right.
I'm gonna throw the whole industry away, and then you don't have a solid plan, or your plan, there's always roadblocks. And with investing, people are always like, oh, you made 100K this year, why you don't take this much of that and do this with it? And it's like, well, why don't you don't do that? Because you know that like 80 or 90% of businesses fail within like the first 2 years.
Yeah, right.
So it's like you got to make sure that whatever you're doing outside of dancing is able to cover, you know, what your lifestyle.
So you invest?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in real estate classes right now, so that's my next venture. I thought I was going to law school, took the LSAT, applied and all that,
Right.
but COVID happened, and I'm just like, I really don't even want to be a lawyer. I just wanted to have the law degree, and that's kind of silly. So I'm gonna take the real estate approach, and I have some other things in up my sleeve that I just don't tell everybody about.
Nice.
Right.
So that's what I tell everyone. Like, before you leave one career, one job, make sure the other career, like you said, it will be able
Makes
to like
sense. Yeah, makes sense. It makes
replace
sense.
Yeah.
that career. Some people just leave a career and just go blinded into something else, and then when they fail, they're left with basically nothing.
Yeah,
are
or you
you-
have to go back. Every stripper that quit goes back at least once. But you know, like I'm a makeup artist, but
Right. So are you happy?
yes, I'm so happy.
Yeah,
I'm the
'cause a lot of
happiest I've
people-
ever been.
Oh, that's great, because you know a lot of people always tell you do something that make you happy. Like if you can go to work and you would do it for free and be happy, then that's what you should be doing.
You want me to tell you what I really want to do?
What do you really want to do?
Nothing. I don't want to do
You want to
nothing.
do nothing,
If I could go to work and not work, that would be the best thing for me.
but
I
you don't
wanna
work hard though. Like you got a degree, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, people don't ever tell you that. If I could just not work and have everything provided for me, the lifestyle, I would not work.
So what's your options on getting
Heck.
that? Like when
And
in your
it's
mind, in your
not.
mind.
So I gotta work.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Now,
So
some people
weird.
that don't work and they just sit home and got all their needs met, but they
So,
probably
and then-
housewives.
I would love to be a housewife, but I'm an untraditional woman, so I really don't expect always traditional things, but it can happen.
Question. So, how often do you work? Like, what's your schedule like?
I'm usually working every day, but sometimes I'll take like Tuesday and Thursday off, because those are kind of like the more slower days. But when it's like season, I'm in that thing every day.
So what's the main days? You said like the
I'm definitely
days?
working Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
okay.
Monday, Wednesday.
All right.
If anything, I might skip Wednesday because it's like I need a break, but I really like to work Friday through Monday and Wednesday. But like I said, if it's spring break or Memorial Week, like I'm trying to be in there.
Okay.
Because there's no cap on how much money you can make. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. So speaking about the money, I've always wondered, and people have wondered, like, how does that money thing go? Is it like you just pay the fee to the strip club, like to dance, and everything that you collect that night is yours, or is it like a breakdown?
Well, it just depends on the club. It's illegal to like take girls the money or make them pay like out of their tips.
Okay.
But clubs do it all the time.
Yeah.
KOD does not. They let you take all your money. So you pay your fees, and at the beginning of the night, and at the end of the night, you tip the DJ accordingly. You tip the house mom, and you know whoever else, the money man who helps you sweep up your money. And that's pretty much who we split our money with. If you're working with another girl, then you split. But I work with myself.
Right.
Also, there's a money man, because like when people just make it rain. Let's say you dancing and different artists are making it rain, throwing up money. I always wondered, all this money on the floor, like they make sure it goes to you.
At our club, but some clubs the girls got to pick up with their own money. But more importantly, I run an organization called Trap Church.
Okay.
And what we do is we book models, dancers, video girls, strippers, and I also do events. So I really didn't get known for being a stripper down here. I got known for throwing the parties.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so how do we get in contact with Trap Girls?
Trap Church?
Trap Church, that's what it's called, Trap Church.
Yes, so you just have to go to Official Trap Church. It's CHUCH.
Okay.
So church without the R.
Yeah, I know.
So, and if you need to book girls for an event, you can holler at me.
Yeah.
And I also do events. One of my main events is called Taco Tuesday. And the people love Taco Tuesday. It's the best tacos in town.
Right.
They begged me to do it. I'm gonna come back soon.
Right.
All right.
But I usually take the summer off because it's just me. I literally run the whole. It's like basically like underground strip club. It started during quarantine. Don't post this to the statute of limitations over. No, I'm just kidding. The feds ain't coming. But we started during quarantine, and it just kind of carried over. Not even by my own fruition. It's just the people want it because it's a vibe. It just takes all the politics and stuffiness out of the strip club and just let my girls really just flourish. And I think that's why everybody appreciated it so much.
You got a lot going on.
So when we talk, when we talk relationships, how does your career affect your relationship, or does most people, if someone's dating you, would it have to be someone who's like more open and kind of like used to you going out and doing your thing?
You know, I'd really rather not date while I'm dancing, but it's hard not to. You know, it definitely affects my entire dating prospect, even when you retire. Because I quit before for over a year, and I was like super church girl, and it did not matter. Every time like somebody's interested in me, that's all they want to talk about. That's what comes up. It's like it's hard. I don't even know if I'll ever have a regular relationship. I think that it's easier sometimes to date people who are kind of a part of the industry a little bit, but then that could be kind of tricky. So I don't know. I think that when you decide to strip, you definitely have to know that no man for the most part is really gonna look at you the same as they look at you as a school teacher.
But
even though they can be doing worse things.
You don't think when you get the distance between you stripping and time away, that it might change? Because, you know, like...
I mean, individuals are different.
You know, like with Nene and her husband.
Yeah, but see, the times are different. You got the internet. You got my vagina on the internet. So you know, I don't stop people from taking videos or pictures of me. You know, that's what they want to do. They're excited. I'm posed. You know, I'm gonna be one of them. I'm gonna be in them throwback pictures when they be like, "Y'all mamas was crazy back in the day." Like,
but you, the world getting way more lax. As time progresses.
It is, but people still have certain traditional values about coming to their family. Like, a man might be attracted to me. That might think I'm so cool, so smart, so different. You're not like the other strippers. But do you want to take me to your mother? Do you want to marry me? Do you want me to have your children? Because I would be the best mom ever.
I'm sure you're going to have kids. Somebody gonna give you their baby mama.
They waiting.
I mean, I don't want to be a baby mama. You know, I didn't wait this long.
Want to be a wife?
Yeah, I do. But it's like, I don't want to not be myself.
Right.
So,
either.
how's the relationship back then? We seen shows like what do you call it? P-Valley, Players Club. How's the relationship backstage with all the girls? Is it a family, or is it like competition, or is it love and hate?
Aww.
How's that relationship?
Well, I would be Diamond.
You would.
So it's love. It's love. It's competition, but it's a lot of love, especially around me in my locker room, because even when we argue or something, we always get back. You know what I mean?
Like
now, people might cross you, and it's like that point of no return, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But overall, it's us against them. So, like, if it comes to a customer trying a girl, even if that's a girl I don't mess with, I'm about to be looking like, she good? And do I need to get security? You know what I mean? I've seen girls in St. Louis jump a customer for trying a girl. Like, all of a sudden, you just think all the strippers jumping on a customer because he tried one of the girls. Like, put his hand somewhere he wasn't supposed to.
As you should.
Or something. And security escorting him on out.
Yeah, y'all should jump him.
So, it's a sisterhood. And especially with Trap Church, we're definitely sisters. I only made my girls pay like $35 to work versus hundreds of dollars that the other people, especially the men, try to extort them for. And I told them they grown women. When they had disputes and they tried to come to me, I'm like, y'all grown. Figure it out.
So, what do you want your legacy to be?
I want to create equitable education, access for Black children. That's my legacy. My passion is children. That's exactly what I want to do. I love people, but I love children more than anything.
Oh, that's great.
And what would you what advice would you give anyone who wants to follow in your footsteps? Don't follow in my footsteps. Set your own path, because I didn't follow in anybody's footsteps. You know, you got to do what's best for you. And if that changes overnight, then you can change overnight. Anybody who wants to be a stripper, I think that you should just do your research and not try to find one stripper who you like so much and do what she's doing and do what she did. I feel like you got to find your own lane. I feel like King of Diamonds is a great club to work at. But it might not be a great starter club for everybody because it might be too intimidating. But in their mind, it's a mental thing, because it's not really intimidating. We have like the nicest girls, some of the nicest staff, some of the friendliest prices, but just the size and structure alone might intimidate somebody. So you might want to start at a private club, or you might want to start with Official Trap Church and try to do some private events. I have started off a lot of girls and helped a lot of girls flourish from the smaller country clubs to be able to work at King Diamond.
So you've been all over the country? Or you just...
Yeah, I've been to a lot of places. Yeah, I've been all over, but I definitely think Miami is the best. Atlanta is good too.
Where did it start? Really? Did it start in Miami? The strip clubs?
The strip clubs, the strip industry?
Yeah. Because we know it. We know Miami is known for it.
Long time ago.
Yeah,
Like man was African.
And
that's Players Club. But I know the whole movie.
So started Africa.
Final question. What does be the model mean to you?
Be the model? Well, I didn't really know what it meant before I got here today, but what I'm thinking it means is just be the person you would like to see in others. I think that's probably what it means. Like, instead of complaining about what other people are doing or saying or the platform they have, just receive it how you want to receive it, and put out there what you want to put out there. What you think others should give to you, give it to the world. I feel
Right. Nice.
Great answer.
Well, definitely thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We had a great time, a great talk. Thanks for giving us more information about what it is that you do. For the people who's watching who also want to go into that field, we feel like it's a lot of great information.
Trap Church.
Go ahead and tell the people
Tuesday.
where they can follow you. What's your social medias? Let everybody know.
All right, you can find me on Instagram at Nyrobi sexy ass _ NYROBI sexy ass _ Don't get confused by the fake little burner page that has 2 underscores. Somebody is pretending to be me.
Okay.
Because I'm famous.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us again. Follow Nyrobi sexy ass. Don't forget to follow Trap Church without the R. And check out Be the Model Podcast, where you can find all our episodes. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out Kicking with Keys every Monday. Be great, be unique, and definitely
Be the model.
Oh, y'all thought y'all ain't know I was gonna do that, did y'all? Y'all ain't know I was ready.
You jumped in there, man.